The convict felon Trump went on Fox to talk about the American issues.
But you go a step further and you say CBS should lose its license. Why?
Sure. Well, I've never seen anything like it. She gave a horrible, incompetent answer on a news program.
According to this pathetic orange jackass, the United States sucks. He claims there are real problems, and yet he's obsessing on a Kamala interview that I don't even remember. What question is he upset about? What a whiny, obsessive snowflake.
The outside people, the so-called enemies, if they're enemies, and they might not be enemies.
No, the outside people are enemies. He's saying that his friends, Putin, Kim, and Xi, are not enemies. Back when this screwball says America was great, if any American heard this orange baboon say that glorious things about our enemies, it wouldn't be his ear that would have a cut on it. What he's saying is treason.
You called it a day of love. Can you understand why many Americans would view it as a dark and tragic day in our history?
The crowd I spoke before, which you rarely see, I have pictures of it, they're massive, but nobody wants to put them in.
He has to be fucking with us, right? Was the guy asking about his crowd? Does the convict felon really have his head that far up his ass? And then he goes on to explain what happened, and it's nothing like what we all saw that day. It was the most televised insurrection that ever happened, and this douchebag is trying to gaslight us.
They had no guns. They had no guns.
His MAGA sheep were caught with guns on January 6th at the Capitol. He's full of shit.
It was a peaceful.
So you're comfortable with a day of love?
No.
You wouldn't modify that?
I'm talking about when I made that speech, I've never seen anything like it.
But that's not what we're saying. We're not talking about your stupid speech and crowd. We're talking about the people who insurrected at our Capitol under his watch. He is literally and figuratively a cognitively impaired dolt. It took me 3 times to say that.
I think you have the right to protest in this country.
Yes, but you don't have the right to destroy our Capitol, dumbass. Here's the thing. This is another example of this piece of crap's character. Their rank gives them our respect as soldiers. It doesn't matter what he thinks about them. Straight up, the convict has no respect for our military, and he's proven that more than once.